What up, though?
Yo, what's good, everybody? I have no idea what was going on with the countdown. It was acting very, very funny. But we are here, episode 3 of Ready to Talk episode. I'm your boy, DJ Camwish, with my boy, BGB The Grizz, as usual. Appreciate everybody
What's
welcoming and coming in here for
happening?
season 2. If y'all haven't already, make sure you go follow us and subscribe over there on the YouTube page. If you do not know how to get to the YouTube page, well, here you go. Here go a direct QR code that you can go ahead and screenshot and get it straight to it. Uh, Again, we try to put these out as much as we can. We've been doing pretty good. Just put out some reels. I see a lot of people enjoying the reels that we put out. A lot of truth in those reels. We try not to hide too much. We try not to put out too much because we want you to come watch the full episodes. But we do
Man,
appreciate y'all coming and tapping in with us. BGB, before we start off, how you feeling today, my boy?
man, I'm coming out. I was lit earlier, man. You sent me that little project, and I went straight to work. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of my fastest turnarounds I ever did, but I really felt that one. It was great. I can't wait to drop that bitch.
Type shit. Hell yeah. My day been easy. Just been chilling and made a few songs earlier this afternoon. Kind of got back into the recording vibe and yeah, just been really chilling, waiting on the show tonight. And if you haven't realized already, guys, it is a rated R show. So let me just go ahead and put that out there for you. Rated R. If anybody's like, damn, why they cussing? Why they talking about all this crazy shit? Just talking outside of their neck. It is rated R. So make sure before you even get on here, you understand what you're getting into.
Yo, hey
Mm-hmm.
man, but I like that little shit we did earlier, man. 'Cause we sit there and bounce that project back and forth and being able to do basically what we
You
do,
can't tell all the people that, man. You putting too much out there.
man.
That's
Nah,
why
they
I don't
don't
create
know.
with people anymore because people don't know how to just keep it under low
I
key.
ain't
Now
tell
the
them
whole
nothing
world
though.
know. Now the whole world know we've been creating music and all this, and I was supposed to just throw it in their face. They were supposed to never know about it.
I mean, I didn't create shit though. I
Man, the way
just
you just talked and you said the way we was able to bounce back, you snitched on us, Grizz. It's all good though, y'all. I do got a project coming out pretty soon, and Grizz will definitely be on it. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
no, I'm
Cover
not.
art
He's
is
gonna take me
dropping
off
very
of it
soon.
now.
No, but
He's
that
gonna
is
take me off of it.
but that is a good way to start our show tonight for a lot of people who are wondering about getting into music and doing all the extra stuff. Definitely, that is a perfect way to get into our show. So, can you make music at home, and where do you start when you do this? I'm gonna let Grizz start off with this.
I make music at home. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say.
I do.
Like if you got the right equipment, you know what you're doing. Yeah, I know a lot of motherfuckers who make music at home. I ain't even gonna, man. Most of the people you listen to on the radio got their own goddamn studio at the crib.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Some of them do, for real.
I think the advantages of having the music, at the crib and having studio and all that is basically just being able to have open freedom to creativity. You never know when you're gonna get creative, and sometimes the creative process gets blocked as you're trying to like book and find time and then do all this extra stuff. And I feel like you just have a better access to everything when you can just kind of do, the music and stuff like that. Just freedom, really, and then two, it's better to kind of have more control over your music. You should learn how to record, Learn how to mix a little bit. Nothing wrong with learning how to mix, but I definitely think if it's not your strong point, don't be afraid to find a mixer, somebody who's really good at what they do, who can mix your songs after you record it to kind of, lighten them up and give them more, life into them.
Nah, for real. And I tell anybody, man, if you're gonna like take music seriously, you should know how to do it, man. Because some people like to be mixed a certain way, and when you can tell an engineer how you like to be mixed,
Right,
it makes their job a lot fucking easier. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? Like if you can literally tell us what you're going for in your shit, it makes it so much easier to give you what you want versus this revision and that revision. Then you're getting pissed off because you're not really telling us what you trying to tell us because you don't even know. It's just because you heard it mixed this way one time and you're trying to duplicate that. But because you didn't pay attention, you got us stuck in a position like, damn, bro, we're trying to duplicate some shit that we wasn't around to see.
right. Yeah. No, you hit it on the nail right there. You hit it on the nail. Well, let us know what y'all think. Can you make music at home? And where to start? If you got any tips or tricks, if you're watching now, if you're watching later, just go ahead and put it in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. Because I'm interested, to see everybody's point of views, and we'll make a reel out of this too to kind of see what everybody thinks about it. But I think definitely you can make music at home. Nothing's wrong with it. Getting into our next segment of the night, some football talk, man. Alabama takes over Georgia yesterday, and I'm just gonna say it was one hell of a game from beginning to the end. And they also had a 17-year-old kid out there going ham. Number two, I cannot think of his name, but I definitely remember the number and the catch and the play. I watched it live, and it was a good game once again, man. Alabama went in there and they did their thing, and on Saban Field as they call it now. So yeah. All I can take away is from that is number one, Alabama's gonna do what it takes to win in Alabama. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely did whatever it took. Man, listen, I ain't trying to take nothing away from the kids, but the referees on the collegiate and fucking professional level need to get better. I saw more defensive holding and pass interference on both sides of the fucking field than I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, different when it's not blatant as fuck. Like, I'm gonna say, bro, different when it's not blatant as fuck.
So what was some plays that you saw that kind of just stood out to you, or a play that you saw that just was like, man, that's plain as day. Bad ref
there was a third down and long situation. Georgia threw a deep pass to their outside receiver. The Alabama defensive back never turned around to locate the ball, was making contact with dude all the way downfield before the ball ever got there. He was in the way. The receiver couldn't even step up to try to make a play on the ball. The referee just like, I ain't see shit.
Yeah, I did see a lot of plays, and I feel like it was tit for tat though. There were some plays that Georgia probably should have been called on that they didn't. I think it was more like, okay, we didn't call that last one, so we're not gonna call this one if we see it.
But I'm not really concerned about all those pass interference penalties, and not just the Georgia and Alabama game. I'm talking about throughout the whole fucking weekend as a whole. Like, not just talking about the pass interference penalty, but all these damn face masks that didn't get called, bro. Right. Y'all want to talk about player safety? Well, call the fucking shit that's player safety. Because the A&M and Arkansas game, bro, A&M was tackling up high as fuck all game. I saw multiple face masks. I saw Arkansas get away with a couple, but A&M was getting away with them bitches every opportunity they got. I was like, damn, bro, they just don't call shit no more.
No,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I guess And
you're seeing a lot more games now, I think, again, because it's so close and these games are so big that they're really being kind of lenient. And it's a tit for tat. It's like if I didn't call it on them, then I'm gonna have to let it slide on the next one.
But then when they call, but when they start calling this shit, don't even matter.
Right.
Like, when you call it, it's all like, what was the
or it's at the most pivotal time that you could have called it.
But you ain't called that bitch all night. But since we got 2 minutes left and the home team fixing to lose, y'all gonna call that bitch now. I heard. Gotcha. Yeah, we hear you.
Well, let us know what y'all think in the comments. And Alabama also takes number one ranking over Texas. Even though Texas did not lose, I think it's definitely still matters about the power rankings and the scoring and all that. So Texas has definitely finally been overthrown, which we kind of all knew that would happen eventually. But it's good to see Alabama
This
back
ain't the
at the
Big
top.
12, so fuck them.
It's definitely good to see Alabama back at the top. Even without Saban, I think they still got a lot to prove. But they definitely proved a lot by beating Georgia, and I think Kirby was a little shocked. Obviously, he's trying to be the next Nick Saban of college football, and
And
it doesn't help.
That boy from Washington came down here and said, psh, psh, "Bitch, get right, dog. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
next saving in this bitch." That's
Mm-hmm.
definitely what it looked like last night because they were beating the fuck out the
Right,
dogs.
right. And a lot of people understand Saban left, but a lot of people didn't leave when Saban left. There's still a core Saban in the heart of Alabama. I mean, you still got the defensive coordinators, you got the
The
special teams.
standard, the
Yeah,
standard
the
never left.
standard. Yeah, the standard hasn't left. And I think over time we will definitely see the standard change and evolve. I mean, generations and new youth come in and come out, and it's definitely going to change the way Alabama plays and how they look. But I think there'll always be a certain standard of Alabama because Nick Saban kind of set the ball with all that.
Hey, but shout out Kentucky for going for dropping Ole Miss on their face yesterday.
Oh yeah,
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 Kentucky beat Ole Miss, bro. Number 6 in the country. Not no more. Chop their
yeah.
heads off.
I've never been a big fan of Ole Miss, and I think a lot of people were kind of like surprised they were ranked so high this beginning of the season.
Shit, they a rival to Arkansas, so fuck it. As long as they losing, we
Right,
don't give a shit.
right. Well, let us know what y'all think, man. Alabama, they doing their thing over there with a 17-year-old kid on the team. Gotta love the youth out there doing their thing.
That's crazy.
Getting into our next segment of the night, we got our first game because we do have two games, so we might as well go ahead and get the first game out the way. And introducing along, but not so favorite of mine, ready to trivia. We got my
That's
boy
mine.
Grizz in the hot seat tonight, and don't worry, Cam gets his chance in the hot seat later. I definitely get a chance in the hot seat later. But for right now, my boy Grizz is in here. He not worried. He gonna brush his shoulders off because it's one of his favorite games we do on here. So
Yeah, that's what I do.
yeah, he not too worried about it. But
Go
the way we
enlarge
go
my
ahead and
screen
do
so I can
ready to
see my
trivia is
comments.
pretty easy. Grizz cannot see the comment section, so he's not looking, he's not checking anything like that. You can play at home in the comment section. You can let us know what you think the right answer is or where you want it. If I'm being honest, we're on every platform right now that we can get on: Facebook, YouTube, and we've now reached over to Twitch. So make sure you go follow us both on Twitch. It's easy to get over there. Search up BGB the Grizz, search up DJ Cam West. We will pop up. I promise you. Make sure you
For
go over
real.
there and search over there. We have reached another platform, and we're grateful to be with Twitch, and we're grateful to see what Twitch has to offer in the next coming years. But again, the way we play Ready to Trivia, 6 trivia questions. We're trying to see how many my boy get right out of 6. Normally we have somebody we go against, but this season we kind of just letting y'all get to know us a little bit more and kind of just playing the games by ourselves. But if anybody ever wants to play, you're more than welcome
And
to.
make fun of us.
And if we have a guest, you're more than welcome to play as well. But again, you can play at home in the comment section. But it's real simple. Ask him 6 questions, and we just try to see how many he can get right out of 6. Grizz, are you ready to play Ready to Trivia?
I'm always ready. I be feeling like the bear on that one TV show. Like, come on, motherfucker, let's go, let's
All
go,
right.
let's go. I'm gonna steal their money bags.
All right. Question number one. Question number one. This comes from out of our movie themes. We're going to head into a movie theme.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Go. Let's go.
Which house was Harry Potter almost sorted into?
Slytherin.
Final answer?
Yup.
My boy is 1 for 1 right now. Correct. You got it right. Slytherin is the right answer. I kind of felt like that was a good one for him. He's a Harry Potter fan, so obviously it was not too much of a big question, but just to warm you up, just to get you on the board, get your confidence up there. All right, are you ready for your second question of the night?
Let's go.
All right, this one is more of a doctor hospital type question.
Oh shit.
All right, what is the rarest blood type?
O negative.
You locking it in?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm sorry to tell you though, but you're wrong. I like the confidence, and you had the negative right, but it's AB negative.
Heard.
hmm you was halfway there. You had negative, just not the right abbreviation at the beginning.
Hey man, O negative is pretty fucking rare, but like it's funny about O negative. O negatives can donate to anybody, but only O negative can receive O negative. It's crazy.
Okay, look, throwing some facts on us. He like, I knew that.
Yeah,
All right, let's see. Get you a nice one. You're 1 for 2 right now. It's okay. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right. All right, I got a good one. All right, you ready for your third question?
let's go.
This is like a culture type question. Keep calm and carry on is the slogan of which nation? Quote unquote, keep calm and carry on is the slogan of which nation?
Man, I ain't gonna know that one.
This nation really likes beans. That's your only hint. This nation really loves beans.
Mexico.
Oh no. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry because I know this you're gonna lock that one in. The correct answer is
Oh.
Britain. Britain. You know they put their beans on toast.
Oh,
and
coffee
shit.
beans.
No,
Like
they
the
put like actual beans on toast, like fucking yeah. They eat beans for breakfast and shit like that. Like yeah, that shit's nasty.
man. All right.
Yeah. All right, my boy's 1 for 3, which is okay. It is okay. Still doing better. Still doing better. Got one on the board.
I
All right,
almost said Colombia, bro.
this one's gonna
I
get you on the board. I feel it. I feel it.
He said this one's gonna get me on the board. Let's go.
All right. This is a scientific type question, but it's pretty easy, I feel like. What has a gravitational pull so strong that light can't even escape it?
A dark hole. A black hole.
You locking that in?
Yeah.
Ring a ding 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 ding. My boy got it right.
Black hole eats everything in it. In its
Yes,
path.
sir. Yes, sir.
Like it would like if a black hole was to pop up beside Earth would be gone in a matter of minutes. We wouldn't even know what happened to us.
Right. All right, my boy is 2 for 4 on the board, doing good. 50 for 50 right now. We got two more questions, right? You ready for your 5th question of the night?
Let's go.
This one is more of just like let's say a calendar question.
Damn.
How many days are in a leap year? How many days are in a leap year?
366.
You locking that one in?
Yeah. Probably off by 1.
You're on the mark, my boy. 366 is the correct answer. My boy is 3 for 5. My boy is 3 for 5. All right. We at the last question. Last question of the night. We're going to make it 4 for 6. I feel it. I feel a 4 for 6 tonight. I feel a good score tonight. All right. Whew, I don't want to do you too bad or anything like that. I want you to be like, man, Kev really put me in the dirt.
Nah, come on, man. You know I like a challenge.
Oh, I'm going to make sure you get a challenge for real. All right. This is an old school 90s question. Something that you grew up around. Hopefully you watched this TV show. It says, in the TV show Friends, what is Joey Tribbiani's famous line? Ooh. Oh, did you watch Friends growing up? Did you take a peek at Friends?
Really. Not really. I've seen a couple episodes though.
Okay. Then I'll change it. I thought that may be something that you watch. I ain't gonna do it like that one on your sixth one, especially if
Now
you
you
ain't
know I
watched
don't
it.
get into trends like everybody, but like if you would have asked my mama that, rest her soul, she'd been like,
Right. Okay.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm
I fuck with
saying?
you on that. Okay, bet. All right. This is your sixth and final question. What is the name of the social media platform that came out in 2003?
Hmm. Hmm. Man, there was a couple that came out during that time.
This one is no longer around.
No longer around.
It is, but it ain't.
Uh, was your only friend Tom?
That's the only. That's the only hint I give you.
It was MySpace.
You liking that one in?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. MySpace is the correct
Yeah.
answer. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
you
4 for 6.
I logged into my MySpace the other day. Tom's still my number one friend.
4 for 6, my boy. All right, well, that's been ready to trivia. Appreciate everybody that's watching, or if you're watching later, if you was playing with us. I think we got some people in the chat. Let me see. Oh, we got some people from Twitch. Somebody, yo, man, let's play together, have some fun. He asked you to add him on his Discord. That's probably from Grizz's Twitch.
I
Lady
have no
Lizzie,
idea.
not sure. We got Restream also saying never miss a comment. Okay, so yeah, appreciate everybody getting in already to trivia. Definitely been a blast on that. One of my favorite little segments. Not really, but it's Grizz's. Grizz is definitely his favorite segment of the night. Getting back into some more ready to talk, man. I'm gonna let Grizz take over with this one because he brought it to my attention earlier today. But Reggie Bush is
Yo,
suing. Reggie Bush is suing, man. Let me know what's going on with that.
Reggie Bush is suing the University of Southern California, the Pac-12, and the NCAA for using his likeness without compensating him for using his likeness. See what happens? You see how karma come back and bite you square in the ass when you do some foul, fucked up shit.
Crazy. That's
Y'all should have
fucking
never
wild.
stripped that boy from his shit. Cause now here he come with a bag of shit. And here
That's
I am to
wild.
tell y'all what's up.
That's wild. That's wild.
So boom, here we go. As y'all see here on CNN, this is a valid source. Not making this shit up. It's none of that shade room shit. Valid source right here. Reggie Bush. Yes, sir. I'm gonna let y'all read this shit. But it's kind of fucking crazy. But anyway, what happened was, man, for the last couple of years, if you ever peeped out like a Pac-12 game or anything like that, they show like old ass highlights. A lot of those highlights be your boy right here. So they be using his likeness to get people like that.
Read a
So,
little bit of it because I can't even see it on my phone. I
all
don't know if
right.
they can see it. If you
So
don't
let's
mind.
see. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, so this is basically saying that in a statement for to CNN, they was talking about how Reggie was is always a beloved member. Anyway, this case isn't seeking justice, but for fair treatment for all college athletes. Um, they're
So it
basically
sounds like to me Reggie is saying he wants some money because everybody else getting paid now.
yeah, basically, man. Well, they made a big deal, dude. They like stripped him, bro, and shunned him, like
Right.
because he was receiving money from the university, whatnot, just like a whole
Mm-hmm.
bunch of other fucking players for a whole bunch of
Right.
other universities that we're not going to talk about right now. The list goes
Yeah.
on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Right.
However, because at one point Darren McFadden was under conspiracy because he received a 2008 Escalade. Okay, yeah. So, the Pac-12 declines comment on anything. University of South Carolina says that Reggie Bush will always be a revered member of the Trojan family, and that they are pleased to support his efforts in recovering his his Heisman Trophy. Uh, we have not received a copy of a lawsuit or any of the allegations. So, but from everything that's been coming out, Reggie's looking to, go after them because they did strip him from his Heisman. They did like tarnish some of his records that he set while he was at uh, USC. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm waiting to see what becomes of it. It could be he's just wanting to bring some attention and awareness to like, hey, y'all do owe me, man, because I had to wait years to get my fucking Heisman back after y'all took it from me. And that actually looked bad on me at the end of the day. And it did look actually bad on him. And now they're like, oh man, we're gonna give you your Heisman back. It's like, damn, y'all might as well compensate me for all that money I lost out on fucking opportunities. Just think about how many sponsorships he lost out on because of that shit right there. People can say what the fuck they want to, but sponsors look at shit like that. Like, bro, they stripped your Heisman away from you. We don't know if you're really valuable like that, man.
Right. Yeah. You hit it on the head, man. And he going and says at the bottom, Pac-12, NCAA, and the USC, the college, the conference, and the big dog. He going for everybody. He said, I don't want y'all using any more of my likeness, talking about me, because they speak on him a lot too, in these games that go on. And
Reggie Bush was a dog, bro. Like, well, you held your breath when you saw 5 get the ball.
Right. Yeah. It was a time. It was a time for sure. We're getting into some more football, man. The Eagles lose again. They lose to Tampa in Baker Mayfield.
No, they got blown out by Tampa. Get that shit right, dog. Tampa.
Well, explain what happened today, because I didn't honestly get to catch that game. I'm sure you know a little bit more about it than I do.
Bro, I saw a highlight at one point to where they said Tampa had 255 yards and Philly had 0 yards. Not points, yards. That's fucking crazy. If those stats are for real, bro, that is fucking redundant. Let's see.
Yeah. They just got to get better, man, because, Jalen's coming up on that contract, and it's like, ooh.
Yo, and I kind of believe that considering that Philadelphia only had 227 yards. Tampa had 445 yards on their ass. 334 in the air, 111 on the ground.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They had 29 first downs. They ran 74 total plays.
A
whole game. But dude, man, look. This is how you know that fucking Tampa was busting their skulls back and Jalen was getting his head rocked sideways. He was sacked 6 times.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's getting scary over there, man. And what's crazy is you have an amazing season last year, the year before that. You've had good seasons in the past 3 years, and now it's like it's coming to a point where, and then your people are obviously, AJ Brown is out the game most of the time, and people are not as healthy as they once were. But you got to figure it out, especially when you're coming up on the end of these contracts. That now it's time to start making big money, and we're not gonna be able to really pay you big money if you're not performing big money, plays.
You're gonna be like Justin Fields. We got to move you around, big dog.
Bryce Young. Bryce Young got put out by Andy Dalton, and even though they lost today, I've still seen a better Carolina Panthers team than I've seen when they play with Bryce Young. They just have more motivation.
It's not Bryce's. I'm gonna go ahead and defend Bryce on this. That is not Bryce's fault. Listen. They put way too much on these young dudes, and even Tom Brady spoke about this shit, and even Drew Brees, who I felt like is really the GOAT, but that's a whole different subject.
Right. Well, I mean, Tom Brady said it best too, man. These rookie QBs are getting put in situations where they have to play their first year. Not everybody can be a Patrick Mahomes where they come out on top with a Super Bowl their very first year. I mean, it's just not everybody's able to really just jump in, especially when you don't have experienced line. Like when Patrick Mahomes jumped in. He had experienced linemen. He had experienced defense. He had an experienced team and
I don't
organization
even
that
think that
literally
was
just
his
needed
first
him.
year, bro. I think that was his first year as a starter. But I don't think that was his actual like first
Yeah, his
season.
rookie season, he won the Super Bowl. He came in and dominated. Check the stats. My boy, he
I'm
been
checking
doing
him
that.
now.
He been doing that. That's what's crazy. That's why people ride and glaze his nuts because he been doing that. This ain't something he just started doing. That boy been winning since he jumped in the NFL.
Yeah, bro. It was his second year he won the Super Bowl. His first year was 2017. He only threw 284 yards.
Oh, didn't he? He got hurt his first year, right? He got hurt that first year, I think, and he had to sit out majority of it.
But his second year, he came in
Yeah,
with
yeah.
5,000
I think he
yards,
only
50
played like what 2
touchdowns.
or 3 games his first year, maybe 2 games. He got hurt and had to sit out. I think he had an Achilles injury or something like that.
Uh,
Some
ain't
type of
pulling,
bad injury or something.
they ain't pulling it up for me. But yeah, that's what it's showing right here.
But still, man, these rookie QBs are getting put in these positions where they have to play and have to perform at a high level, and they are expected to even make the playoffs on a team that wasn't even in playoff talk before we even started the season. I don't remember talking about the Panthers and thinking they were going to win many games. I mean,
See,
it just
man,
is what it
and
is.
that's the thing, bro. And you see the same thing in college football, bro, where these freshmen are coming in on NIL deals and they're getting thrown straight out to the wolves and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. After all, you are being paid that amount of money for a reason. But
Right.
rookies in the NFL ain't making no money, bro. Ever since Jamarcus Wilson came in and did what the fuck, my bad, Jamarcus Russell came in and did what the fuck he did. They put a kill on that because he sure got 64 out his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but uh, even in college, bro, you see it, man. And like Tom Brady said, it used to be about program. You would bring in quarterbacks and build them to to run your schemes and your programs. And then in the NFL, they would bring you in and they would be more advanced learning on being a quarterback and breaking down defenses and everything like that. Like even Tom said, man, I didn't come in and start my rookie season. They had me in the damn program and shit. I had to learn from the quarterback that was already there. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I actually had to learn. And these rookie quarterbacks, they're just like, hey, bro, if you want to play, man, and be a superstar, bro. And that's why you don't see players having big careers. They get thrown out there early.
Mm-hmm.
They're not actually ran through a program or anything like that to evolve their game. They wind up getting injury prone. It's just that's what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, what you think is next for Jalen and the Eagles? You think they still got a chance to make it to the playoffs? What you think is next over there in Eagle Nation?
I think they really just need to slow down, take a breath, man. Like y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know what y'all are
Right.
capable of. You know what your
Right.
strengths are. Y'all haven't really had too much of a roster change. You did lose one of y'all's leaders on the offensive line when Kelsey retired.
Right.
But besides that, man, you had next man up mentality. You had to
Mm-hmm.
have that. Um, I watched Jason in the league for years, and he was always about helping his fellow players get better. I feel like there's no reason why there wasn't a center ready to take his position, and have the same energy behind it that, you know what I'm saying, Jason had when he was there.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree right with you. All right, we're getting into our next segment of the night. It's time for our second game of the night, and yes, your boy is in the hot seat
Dun
for this
dun
one.
dun
Ready to
dun.
spell NBA, and I'm gonna let my boy Grizz, when he gets ready, go ahead and explain how we do that over here.
So this is how it works, man. He's gonna get 6 words because he don't have no competition tonight. Boo. Anyway, what's gonna happen is we want him to do worse than what I did the other night, which was like 1 for 6 or some shit like that. I'm done for the week. So let's see if we can change that. I got my boys some more difficult words. He ain't gonna be doing smarter than the fifth grader tonight.
Oh Lord, yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty hard last time.
I don't know, man. You did pretty good last time. Anyways, he gets 6 words, man. He has to do the best out of 6. If not, if he don't go for 500, he joins me as a dunce of the week.
Yep. Yep.
Which means
I'll
we have to
proudly
do
take
better.
it.
All right, man. Are you ready for your first word?
Nope. But I ain't got no choice.
All right, let's go with this shit. Dun 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 dun. I got 1,000 words to pick from. Let's see what I can find here. Let's go with it. Man, so many words. I want to be nice, but I don't want to be nice at the same time. Let's go. All right, ready for your first word?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fleetness.
Sweetness.
Fleetness.
Fleetness.
Yep.
Fleetness. FLEETNESS.
Boom, my boy got it right. He's 1 for 1. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be a
I got that
douchebag.
Avenger music playing in the back.
I hear you. Let's go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's go with your second word of the night will be platinum.
Platinum. Fuck. Platinum. And the music don't make it no fucking better now. Platinum. PLATNIUM. Platinum.
PLATINUM.
Okay, I'll take it. At least I knew it was an I in there somewhere. I knew I was like the I in there somewhere. I just didn't know where to place them. All right, I'll take that one. 1 for 2.
Dun 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 dun.
Man, I can't believe I got that one wrong.
Ready for your third word?
No, but fuck it. Come on.
Your third word is billiards.
Fuck. Billiards. 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 BILLARDS. Billiards. Oh my god.
My boy is 1 for 3 on the night. As bad as I hate to do it to you, my boy, but it's BILLIARDS.
The I again. Them eyes is getting me. That's twice back to back. All right. 1 for 3.
You ready for your fourth word?
Fuck no, but yeah, let's do it.
Jimberjaw.
Jimberjaw. What?
Jimberjawed.
Jimberjaw.
Jawed.
Is that a word?
Yes.
Jimberjawed.
This was actually on the 1925 National Spelling Bee Champion list.
Jimberjob. I don't even think I'm saying this right. Jimberjob.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Jawed.
Ginger jaw.
Jimbered jawed.
Jimbered jaw. We're guessing. GIMBIREDGAWJA. I don't fucking know. Hell.
All right, man. My boy.
1
Man.
for 4.
1 for 4. Sound like me the other day. All right. Jimberjaw. JIMBERJAWED.
I could have got that right. I've never heard that word though.
All right, you ready
got
for
that
your
nigga Jimberjaw?
Hey man, I'm gonna do a song named that.
Jimberjawed?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? What is it? Does that have a definition with it?
No, it doesn't. It's just off the 1925 vocabulary. I bet 5-1 it's somebody that tells a lot of lies or something. You know what? Hold up.
Jimber Jawed.
We're gonna educate ourselves today.
Yeah, because you making me spell the word like you knew it was a regular word. You saw that word and said, I don't even know it, so I know he don't fucking know it.
That's one of them words. Like you did me the other night.
Yeah, I was giving you a lot of Jimber Jawed.
Having a lower jaw that projects.
Wow, that boy Jimber Jawed. That boy jaw low.
What was that? That was your fifth one, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. I think you're gonna get this
one for four. That was 1 for 4.
Are you 1 for 4? I think you're gonna get this one, man.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get this one. Vanquish.
Fuck. Vanquish. Fuck. Vanquish. VANQUICH. Vanquish.
Nah, bro. Damn, you was right there too, my boy. VANQUISH.
I said CH, didn't I?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, man. I think you're gonna get this last one though, bro.
Oh, I'm getting one more right. I got to. I can't be 1 for 6.
You can't go like the bro. All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, bro. Genome.
Oh my god. Genome?
Yeah, genome.
I don't even know. What in the world?
Take a breath, think about it.
Genome.
Yeah,
is there an abbreviation in that?
Genome.
GNOME. Genome. What in the world?
My boy went 1 for 6. It's GENOME.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. Yeah.
And that's our
is that genome?
Genome, yeah.
Genome? I think you pronounced it wrong.
Nah, genome is
GEO.
No, it's GENOME. Genome.
Genome. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And then I asked you was it an abbreviation. You took a pause on me like G. No. He got my ass. He got me.
And gnome. NOME. Gnome.
Ah, that's crazy. Well, that's how we do it over here. We just some big old dunce of the week over here, and
we can't spell, but we can sing and rap.
Yeah, we can sing, rap, and play some trivia. That's ready to spell and be. Appreciate you if you're watching now, watching later. Appreciate you playing with us. Getting into our next segment of the night, Thursday Youth Spotlight. Yes, we do have a good one coming up this week. Definitely want you to make sure that you stay tuned. I'm not going to do the guest just yet because I still have to talk to him, make sure he can come through. But I'm sure Mr. BGB is going to have his own guest as well. So we may end up having 2 guests this week. So you never know. You never know. But I'm going to let Grizz go ahead and explain how the Thursday Youth Spotlight goes.
So Youth Spotlight, man, we go from our rated R status to PG-13. Bring the kids on, man. We let them go all out with us, man, with the whole talking about getting their outlook on PG-13 subjects, what's going on in the schools, what they wish could change, what type of change they want for their future, and then what their goals, dreams, and plans for what they want are. Not only that, man, but like I said, they get to go all out, so they get to compete against us in games, and you know what I'm saying, we get to see if we're smarter than they are.
Right.
But we also show their highlights and everything. So if you have highlights that you want to show off to bring more spotlight to your kid, please send those in as well. That way we can share them. We really want to show the kids that their full potential. And it doesn't even have to be an athlete. It can just be a kid in the community who's really involved in music or tries to lead the community and doing stuff in the community. He could be somebody, or they could be somebody setting up events that's driving awareness or anything like that. We just want to bring, you know what I'm saying, bring light to what they're doing and applaud them for trying to do something positive in the city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. If you want to get on that, make sure you contact me or you can contact Grizz. His Facebook is also right there at the bottom. Again, we cannot wait for y'all to see the first Thursday Youth Spotlight. We may have two guests, but don't want to spoil too much. Again, if you can see at the bottom, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. We definitely have a lot more content over there that you do not want to miss. I promise it is good content, quality content. If you're ever just looking for some more music or some independent, video stuff going on over there. But getting into our next segment, of course, we got to talk about some more football. It's Sunday night, y'all. But it's not so hot about what we have to talk about.
Fuck you.
My boy Saints just went down the hill today, and wasn't a terrible game, but they definitely did not come out on top, and have not come out on top since they've arrived at Cowboy Stadium. What you think's going on over there, man? That's your team. What's going on with you out there?
It's just a bad play, man. That pass interference cost us 30 yards. We had the game, it wasn't 1-1, but we're up by 1. There's only 30 seconds left on the clock. You gotta be smart, bro. You gotta be smart. He wasn't gonna make that catch. He didn't even know where the fucking ball was.
Right.
And you was just blatantly wrapped up with him, boys. I don't give a fuck about all that seatbelt shit. You ain't seatbelting shit when you getting fucking flags drawn on you, dog. Weren't those the same refs from the Alabama game though? They showed didn't miss that.
The Saints are still playoff contenders at this point. Don't count them out.
It's only 2 losses, bro. It's like,
hey, I'm just asking. You know how we get. You know how the what do we call the Sports Nation gets. We get kind of judgmental very early.
You gotta look at it like this. It was it's our second loss of the season, and we had a lot of people out of this game.
And you lose to Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta beat the Eagles already, so it's not like you lose to a team that is just pure trash at the beginning of the season.
Look, we've only lost 1 division game, so it wouldn't be shit for us to win our division still.
What division are y'all in right now?
We're in the South. So, we're in the NFC South. So, we can still win our division and still punch our ticket into the playoffs and shit like that.
Right.
It's not out of the question. We have a couple of injuries that we're dealing with. We got a couple of rookies that's also on the field that we wasn't expecting to see the field so soon. That's not excuses. Those are just facts. So, it's still early in the season, and how they've been producing right now, I'm not really upset about this little funky-ass 2-point loss that we suffered today. Woo! They kicked the field goal. Woo! Fuck them. When y'all come see us in the dome, you already know what's up. Don't worry about it. Bring a couple stretches. Y'all gonna need them.
Yeah. So a lot of people been asking, what's going on with shows and things like that. Yes, there will be more shows, and they will be coming pretty soon, but not too soon. We got a couple winter shows coming up in town, and one in Fort Smith. I will put a lot of more information out as time gets back, but I'm gonna be very honest. This go around, I really only want people who have been working without working along with me or doing my shows. I'm looking for a lot of people who've been putting that work in, who can bring out a crowd, and not just bring out a crowd, but more in depthly just kind of entertain the crowd. We'll be going to venues that already have their own feel and their own vibes. They just literally need entertainment. So I'm really looking for the best of the best. And Grizz has been to a lot of the shows that I do, whether they're in town or even out of town. He's been to majority of every last one of them. So he knows what I look for and kind of how my shows are ran. These are not parties. These are not anything that you have to feel like, I gotta go out there and worry about somebody shaking their ass on me. This is not that type of nature. Now we go to Fayetteville. I can't promise that something like that may not happen at the college town, but right now we kind of staying more local, just showing some love in the city, doing our thing, giving back, and trying to give back to the independent artists. I see a lot of more people getting out. I hear a lot of more good music getting out. So yes, the shows will be going on. really what I want to know is what can Cam do to make the shows better? What can Cam do to make the shows more interesting and more evolving? And I'm gonna ask Grizz right now since he's on here because I haven't really talked to him much about any of this. I know this is probably news to him as well. What is something that you think Cam can do better this go around this winter with all the shows? What can help you out and other people out this time? Let's ready to talk. We talking.
Cam, you really do a good job, bro. Like, I'm not trying to gas you up or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, like all the promoters I've met, man, you actually do a pretty good job being straightforward. Uh, the only thing I can say, man, is the lineup staying more true to the lineup, and that's a lot of that's not your fault, man. A lot of it falls back on the artist not showing up on the time, not keeping a professional manner,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to cut people because they see a larger crowd here and there, but didn't bring a crowd themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like this, it's not really you per se. It's more like the artists who say they want to come perform and then they act like
Get
they're
better
on.
putting the lineup together, making sure that the artist is really going to be there and be on time. And
Yeah, I mean, it's really more the artists though, bro. Because like I said, they
yeah.
don't show up on time. You
Right.
know what
And
I'm
I feel
saying?
like I need to get a little more stricter. I feel like when I first started off, I made sure everybody was there an hour early and whether they wanted to perform or not, I still made sure they performed if they didn't show up. But eventually I think somewhere down the line I got a little too nice. And he's definitely right. That's something that I think I definitely need to work on this time around is making sure that, we
And the
get these
only other
lineups right.
thing that we need to work on is when we got the show going, I'm doing interviews and stuff. We need to have somebody dedicated to checking in the artists and having the artists ready.
Right, right.
We run into a lot of downtime to
Hmm.
where we're waiting on artists. They're outside smoking a cigarette. They showed
Right,
up 45 minutes late. That's
right,
a lot of time I could be helping you run cables and getting the speakers and helping you with sound checks and shit
right,
like that.
right,
I mean, I'm
right.
just saying, that's the only thing I can see that could possibly get better. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Free
Yeah.
drinks every now and again wouldn't hurt. But anyway, y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that.
Well, yes, the shows are coming back, and please, once you hear this, or if you hear somebody say, "Cam said he's starting to do shows again," that does not mean I'm doing shows right now, right here, right this second. Please understand that. That does not mean I'm doing them right here, right now. That does not mean I'm doing them in October. But that does mean we will have a one or two winter shows, maybe three, if we get lucky. Because everybody knows I like to do it right. I don't like to rush them. I don't like to, do anything. But I also don't really care to have the biggest crowds. I don't really care to have 200 people in a room and only 10 of them are listening to you. I'd rather have everybody who's there, whether it's 30 to 40 people, even 20 people. I'd rather have everybody there engaged and listening to where when you get off stage, people actually give you genuine feedback and say, hey, I like this. I like that. Oh, maybe you shouldn't have did this. Maybe you should have went with this song first or last. I like the genuine feedback. And when you come to my shows, ask Grizz. I mean, we've had some of the top engineers of our city, producers. We've had other artists from outside the city come through. Like, it's a big networking pot. It's just a good networking pot.
It is, man. And to touch base on people not listening to you, it's your job as an entertainer to make them listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
You ask Cam, I'll talk shit to a crowd. I'll have them
Mm-hmm.
cracking up before I have Cam even drop my shit. They're
Right.
gonna listen to me.
Right.
Like
Right.
I need y'all's attention just for at least a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
people
saying?
think that the shows are just about music. Obviously, Cam enjoys comedy. So I do have a lot of comedy. I do have poetry people that come through. And a big thing that I pride myself on is I have a lot of different artists, painters, and sculptures and things like that who come through, and people who have their own businesses, whether it's exotic businesses or if it's just simply selling. I think I had somebody selling what was it, bone sculptures and stuff one time or something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
just
shit was
give
fire.
people, yeah, I just give people with the artistic realm of that that type of character in space. I give them a space to come out and feel free to share their product, sell their product, make money if they can. But the biggest thing is just to get it out there, let people know that it's there, because a lot of people wouldn't even know that it's there. And it also helps them get content knowing that they're out and about. And I pride myself on people getting booked off of my shows, especially ones that I've done in town. I've been able to see people say, man, somebody hit me up and said, I want them to come perform at this because I did your show. I really pride myself on knowing that I'm trying to help somebody get an opportunity, whether it's a music artist, whether it's a painter, doing another vendorship somewhere. I just want people to have an opportunity to prove themselves and know that obviously it takes money to make money, but when you work with Cam, I mean, investments are always going to be worth it. Like, it's definitely going to be worth it. And I want you to leave all my events always feeling like a star. I don't want nobody to come there and feel like they're lesser than the next person that's performing. I want everybody to feel on the same plateau, because we are all one. We all bleed the same blood, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that when it comes to those events, it's literally a family. Once you come to one of those, I mean, I've seen it day to day. I've seen people that have come to the events and they're still following each other on social media, still commenting, still sending each other music. It's literally a friend family feeling. So you got to make sure you come out to these shows. Make sure you get in with us, get in where you fit in. We have been talking a lot tonight, getting in where we can fit in, obviously, but we have come to the end of the show where we talk about our final thoughts. And last night I went first for the first time ever. So I'm going to let Grizz do his thing, because this is kind of his segment and he kind of preaches to us. So I'm going to let y'all get in on our
Oh
final
no, I
thoughts.
don't preach, man. I don't preach. I just be
Just a
wanting,
little bit, just a little bit.
I just be wanting people to do better in what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
at the end of the day, man, if you ain't trying to be a better person what you was yesterday, what the fuck you even breathing for?
Right.
But nah, man, my final thoughts on the night was, it's been a crazy week in the sports world, man. We had teams lose that shouldn't have lost. We had refs not giving the shit about player safety.
Mm-hmm.
We had old players deciding, hey man, I'm gonna fucking just start suing y'all's asses.
Right.
Oh man. That made me sad, because I just thought about this. Even though he stole $5 million from the state of Mississippi, prayers goes out to the Favre family. Brett Favre was diagnosed with CTE this week.
Mm-hmm. As many others are probably diagnosed, undiagnosed.
So
it'd be all right. But yeah, man, we talked about a lot tonight, including Alabama, going over Texas, #1. Big thing. And we can't forget about our first segment. Hey, we talked about people making music at home, which is something we pride ourselves on, is making music at home, which I definitely think people should start getting into. If you don't know how to get into music, a lot of people say, Cam, how do you start making music? YouTube it. Anything I don't know how to do these days, I promise you, I'm YouTubing it. I'm Googling it. I'm YouTubing it. I'm figuring it out. Some of these times, like these days, if you want to make it, you got to make it. Nobody's just going to make it for you. Unless you got the money to make it.
Yeah. YouTube that shit. Fucking invest in yourself. Go to school for the shit. Like, it's all about what, like Cam said, nobody's going to do it for you, dog. Like, did nobody come in my studio and remix fucking 5 or 6 songs and shit today, and then do 2 or 3 more? Like, I got off my ass and did that shit.
Right.
Like, you can put down the video game and the weed for a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna kill you, bro. I mean, it's kind of sad that you smoke and you can't fucking do music at the same time. I mean, I don't know who the fuck does that, but that's neither here or there. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, man, like, you hear rappers say it all the time, bro, ain't nobody gonna fucking come do this shit for you.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you gotta want it more than anybody else, because a lot of people won't even take a chance. I know for a fact a lot of people will not take a chance on you if you don't have it. If you don't want it more than the next person. If you don't want it more than just who believes in you, you got to believe in yourself way more. You can't wait for somebody to believe in you. You have to have the self-confidence. You have to have the belief in the structure A lot of people don't understand. They say, "What do you mean by structure?" Structure. I mean, literally, you have to have your head on a swivel to know. Okay, this is my game plan. I make the songs. I make the music videos. I go to the shows. I market. I make sure that I make reels and content that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the song, but it's still putting it out there where they hear the song and they're like, "Oh, that's catchy." You got to make sure you have a structure of how you run things, and if things aren't working, you can't be afraid to switch it up. Got to be able to switch it up. A lot of people get stuck in a moment or stuck in a phase, and they're like, "Oh, I'm pushing this song. I'm pushing this song," and it's cool to push a song for so long, but if you push the song for half a year, for 6 months, and it's still not booming, switch it up. It's not the song, it's not the time, it's not the place. Not saying it couldn't pop in a year or two, but it's just not the right time. It's okay. Even take it off platform, make sure nobody can find it again, restructure it, make it a different song, sell it to somebody. A lot of people don't understand songs that we make may not be for us. They may be for the next person. Don't be afraid to make that songwriter check, because I promise you, if you're really into this game, you're into this music, the behind the scenes work is where you want to be. You want to be making the music. You want to be making the beats. You want to be making the songs. You want to be recording the music. That's where the money is at, and the continuous money. Unless you're somebody who's real big and that can be marketed and be sold to an Apple or to a Sonic or something for some type of commercial, or go to the VMAs and BET Awards and get paid these big checks, you're going to have a hard time making money with the music. So yeah, I mean, really think about learning an access and learning some tools beyond just recording and dropping music and being the artist. Because sometimes being the artist doesn't really pay unless you're the main artist. I know people like Big X said that the song which is one of his biggest hits since Texas, was not even written by him. It was a song that his homeboy had written. He listened to the song almost for 2 to 3 months until he realized maybe I should just re-record it and put it out, and it went big. And it's one of his biggest songs. It's going double platinum as we speak. So it's like, yeah, you can't really be too shy to be like, here you go. I understand it wasn't working for me, but Big Bro, it'll work for you. And him and his dog are forever eating. Now he's trusting his dog to say, man, write another song, go record it, let me listen to it, I'll drop it, give you the bag for it. A lot of people get messed up because they get their pride in the way, and they want to be the one who's known for it. They want the recognition. I'm not that guy, and I hope a lot of people who get into a position where somebody wants your song and you're too worried about the recognition understands the money is what you need. The money is what's going to make you relevant and what's going to make you stand off from everybody else. No matter if people know your name or not, you got to be making money for what you do.
Man, I could add some facts on that, because if you go and you watch a lot of these guys documentaries and shit on how, like, Pharrell and all them, right. Look how many times Pharrell was told he wasn't gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
He was shot down.
Now the motherfucker doing Lego movies for his whole life.
Yeah.
Documentary.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Eminem, man. Look at how he wasn't able to like really get going until somebody took a chance on him. But look at how he was putting his CD in front of every fucking body he could. He was signing up for battles. And
when he got the opportunity, he didn't let it just walk off the table. He didn't shrivel. He didn't succumb to all the people who said this, that, and the third. He took the opportunity and he kept going.
Hey, here's a big upcomer, dude. Jelly Roll. A lot of people don't know, man. Jelly Roll's been doing fucking music for fucking years. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember listening to him in 2013, 14, you know what I'm saying? And he's just now blowing up. Like, yeah.
He's getting the big checks now. He's always been getting paid because obviously he did his shows and he's had a little fan base, but he's literally, like he said, he's getting to see the big checks, the big stages. He's getting to see the love from all over the world now.
But shit, nobody even knew who he was until he made that song, Whiskey Weed Waffle House, and Waffle House.
That's what I say. You got to learn when to switch it up. You got to learn when it's working, but if the structure is not working after a while, you got to switch it up and give something different. And that's what he did. A lot of people criticize him and say, oh, he's not the same Jelly Roll. Well, you're damn right. I didn't want the same Jelly Roll because Jelly Roll was cool then, but it wasn't something I was just proud to listen to. It wasn't something I could say, oh, I listen to. Now I can say I listen to Jelly Roll. He has very good music. He has a very good taste and style. And to be honest, I think he's just opened his mind and let the pride down to know I can make great music and not have to just sit and be stuck in a position.
And now he's added gospel to his resume.
Come on, man. Come on. That's what I'm saying. I can safely say I listen to him now because he really has expanded his
country.
his whole
gospel. He done
catalog.
added. He
Yeah.
got 5 genres right there that he's on right now,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
All right.
So
And even though he sounds like him in all of them, he still is not afraid to get in there and try it, experiment, put his voice, put his sound in that element. You know what I'm saying? He's not debating the situation. He's not repetitive. He's not doing that again. You can't change how somebody sounds, but hearing them on something that you never thought you would hear them on definitely changed the tone and the feeling of all the tracks that he's been doing
and
lately.
he humble as fuck, bro. Cause he literally get that song "Save Me." I
Mm-hmm.
prefer his solo song, but he gave his back half to a chick, and that's all the radio fucking plays. I really don't care for her singing and shit, but he's all like, "Shit, now you get paid for that." And that was like, I don't give a fuck. I done made a bunch of money off that song already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we sure do appreciate everybody that's been tuned in tonight. We've been doing our thing for season 2. This is episode 3 on a Sunday night. Let us know what you want to talk about. If y'all got any questions or anything like that, just hit my inbox. I'll make sure I talk about them. I try to look at most of what I can and put out. Some of them are like, I'm not about to talk about that. I'm gonna be very honest, and I'll let you know that I'm not gonna talk about it. But if I say I'll look into it, that probably means Cam's gonna add it to the list. So yeah, just keep sending them in. Send them to Grizz. I know Grizz would love for y'all to give him some feedback and give him suggestions as well. So y'all let him know what you're thinking. He's the big football guy. So if you're wondering why we talk about so much football, it's because it's in season right now. And when we first started this off, it wasn't really football season, so we didn't really have much football to talk about. But now my boy got some football, and he get to talk his ish for real.
Yeah, but y'all make sure, man. Don't forget to go get your diddler pack.
Oh
You know what I'm
Lord,
saying? Gotta get that
oh
baby oil in
Lord,
your little ditty while you can.
oh
Everybody needs
Lord,
a
oh Lord. Y'all make sure you
everybody
get
needs a little
your
ditty.
packs.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, again, make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. Some people are like, I can't find the YouTube. Well, I'll tell you a quick way to get to it. If you screenshot the screen right now, and in the left corner right above me, you'll see the YouTube link. You can literally go to your photos, hold and press it, and it will send you straight to the link from the photo section. And you can get straight to our YouTube page just like that. It's easy peasy. And these last final shout out to Restream. This is our new streaming platform. We moved from StreamYard now to Restream. For everybody that's wondering, how are they streaming? I'm not a guy that's shy to give out the sauce and give out what we do. It's called Restream.com. They're very affordable and trustworthy. As you can see, our stream has been going and not lagging at all. And I really appreciate this. Something that we experienced over at StreamYard. If you're somebody who's wanting to get into podcasting or just doing music reviews or anything that involves you and a camera and you just want to talk, I highly recommend getting into something like this, Restream. Me and my guy BGB been doing this for over a year now.
Yeah.
So this is season 2. Ready to talk episode. I'm gonna let my boy give his shout outs and then we'll be out of here.
Man, shout out to everybody who's doing the thing, man, trying to be better than it was yesterday, like I said a while ago. Shout out to all the youth coaches giving and volunteering their time, give back to the youth. Man, shout out to good people like Cam that keep you busy and keep you working, man.
Yeah, we try
I
to stay
fucks with
busy.
it.
We try to
You know what
stay
I'm
busy.
saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all just know that I believe in y'all, and I think y'all can be whatever the fuck y'all want to be whenever y'all decide to grow up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see somebody in the comments. What you say? Said trying to lock in and yo Cam lock in with me. Yes, sir. Hit me in the inbox. I got you, my boy. I got you. I promise. I
The
got
boy
you.
said he ready to
Yes, sir. I
sing.
got you. Hit me in the inbox. I got some time open this week. Cam does have a regular job now, but I definitely have some time for you. So just hit me up. And my boy BGB over there if you need another studio, because I'm not a guy who likes to hate on any other studio, and I definitely agree with people going to studios. When you get famous, you're not going to be in the same studio every night. You're going to be hopping from city to city, studio to studio. So I highly recommend you do it while you're in your own city. Don't be afraid to go out and look at different studios. If you need another studio, my guy BGB the Grizz right there. You can get with him on Facebook. Let him know this is a perfect time. Let him know where to contact you at.
Boom, man. You can follow me on Facebook at Wesley Hewitt R at BGB The Grizz. That's BGB THAGRIZZ. You can put that on any platform. from Instagram to Facebook to Twitch. Doesn't matter, TikTok. You can send me a message. We can get to work. I also do shirts and all that other good shit. And I have a reward program when you come tap in with me. 5 sessions get you a free session. It's some crazy shit I do over here. But that's just me. Don't worry about what I do. If you tap in with me, you can always tap in with Cam. And the cool thing about us, we know how to send files back and forth. So, you know what I'm saying? If it's one of those big, like, hey man, I need both of y'all on this shit, we
Mm-hmm.
fucks with you and we got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, again, this has been Ready to Talk. Last shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate everybody who tunes into us now or tunes into us later. I know a lot of people like to listen to us later. I do not mind that. And I when I tell you, people be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't watch you live," bro. It is fine. To know that you still watch us after we even come off the air is even more appealing. To know that you just trust us, to know what we're talking about, and just want to hear what we're talking about, and kind of laugh at us if you want to. That's cool. We just love that you are entertained by this show. That's what the purpose of this is. And if you ever want to come on, you don't have to be nobody famous or anything like that. You don't have to have any type of community involvement. If you just want to come on here and talk your ish for 2 to 3 minutes, man, we'll have a link in the description for the next few shows. Make sure you click it and get in here and join us. My name is DJ Cam Wish. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, really, that's all I'm on right now. Facebook and Instagram. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Snapchat. I don't really do any of that extra stuff. So if you want to contact me, Facebook and Instagram is the best place to get at me. Cameron West is on Facebook with a K. Boy, BGB